So when kids come into the world, do you think that they have better access to this creative process than we do as adults? Because we start to impart rule plays and books like will it get likes, will people like it, but also like all the things that are available to us that we're not paying attention to, like the texture of this table, right? We're discarding things kind of systematically. We get quote unquote set in our ways. Do you think kids are just by definition and by design more creative than adults?
Yes, kids they're open and they have no baggage. They don't have any belief system. They don't know how things are supposed to work. They just see what is. And if we pay attention to what is, we learn much more than if most of us select from an endless number of data points available to us as a species, to make sure that we don't die and to procreate and to feed ourselves are probably the primary functions first. And then we learn things about what's right and what's wrong, and we learn things about how to do certain things, or we're inspired by someone who makes something we love and we want to do it the way they do it. And all of those things undermine the purity of the creative process. They can be tools to build your skill set to be able to do it yourself. Like if you're a singer, you might imitate a singer you really like for a while to get good at it, and then eventually come to find your own voice. It doesn't always start with your own voice. But if you're 3 years old or 5 years old and you try singing, you're not singing like anyone else. You're singing with your own voice. And when you make something, you're making it based on not knowing. And I think I had the advantage early in my career of starting making music without any experience, which was helpful because I didn't know what rules I was breaking. And so it wasn't intentional breaking of rules. I just did what seemed right to me. But I didn't realize that I was doing things that other people wouldn't do.